just a short recap of what has happened after Blizzard banned a guy for standing up for freedom for Hong Kong and revoked his winnings. There has been protests done by their own employees where a small number of employees did not show up for work and instead stood in front of the statue expressing Blizzard's values. People have been gluing up Blizzard's values so that they're not on display anymore. Blizzard had so many accounts deleted, Blizzard accounts, that they stopped people from being able to delete accounts for a while, and they even closed off the Reddit. The Reddit is back open again. But I am here to say that we are not doing anywhere near enough. The average consumer of these products does not care enough to leave their comfort zone and protest Blizzard even in a short while, let alone a long while. Good news is their stocks have taken a plunge by a full $2 so far. It will update further probably a bit later because it only goes to October 9th and we're at October 11th as I'm recording right now. But they have been at so much bigger dips just naturally that it's not a big deal. I mean, that dip at like November 23rd would have been a far, far bigger deal than what is happening right now. And right now we're not just speaking about don't you guys have phones, we're speaking about the ability to have freedom of speech in a Western country and be anti-China and anti-communist without living in a communist environment. Now, I know that I support not protesting companies over what individual developers have said in their own personal opinions. I couldn't care less if people at Blizzard were communist. What I care about is the fact that they revoked a guy's winnings and censored him and banned him for competitions for saying freedom for Hong Kong. That's a freedom of speech issue. That's not personal belief issue. But this is how I judge regular people interaction, right? So, good news, in comparison with 3 days ago, Twitch viewership for Overwatch and the amount of streamers that there is down. But in comparison for 3 days ago, it is actually up. And we're only third day into this whole thing. It's only happened a couple of days ago and everything's going back to normal. It's even worse with Hearthstone because it is significantly up compared to 7 days ago. It's because of the whole championship that is happening, but that spike is bigger what Hearthstone normally gets. If anything, the game has received more popularity and more attention due to what Blizzard did, at least from Twitch's point of view. We don't have any major channels protesting. We had people that took themselves out of Hearthstone competition by holding a sign, Free Hong Kong. They took themselves out of competition after doing that. But that is one team. That is one team that chooses not to compete in the Western world. Look at Asmongold, a popular channel for World of Warcraft. They plainly do not give a shit. They're still gonna be streaming their favorite game. Blizzard could be killing people. They could be literally going out and spraying people with bullets. And these people, for as long as they have the game that they enjoy, they're gonna continue streaming and playing it, and that is just not right. We're not gonna make an impact as long as there's a lot of nincompoops that do not care, and the general populace seems not to care, and that is an issue. That is a real issue, so we should take this further. If you're the kind of person that watches these World of Warcraft or Hearthstone or Overwatch streams, doesn't matter if there's a championship right now or an interesting boss fight happening or that the person that you like only does these kind of streams, don't. For a while, just don't. It may be a personal sacrifice, but I feel like this message needs to be delivered. This message needs to be delivered unless we want the world to get worse over time. If we want every game to be censoring itself because of China, because China has invested quite a lot in gaming, then yes, we should continue showing games make no impact practically at all. But if we want to make a true impact, we should go ahead and do it. We should actually boycott the company. Fully. Not alone. And we shouldn't have this. We shouldn't have this where absolutely none of the major celebrities for these games step away even for a day. It's like in their world this isn't even happening. And that is my issue with it. I fucking hate it.